Hello you whiskey lovers, welcome back on my YouTube channel. My name is Vlad and today we're gonna be talking about INCHFAD, whiskey from Loch Lomond Distillery. Today I'm gonna be talking about something special. INCHFAD, 4 years old whiskey from independent bottler, the Single Cask. What is interesting with this whiskey? This whiskey is bottled for NHS. As it states on the label, bottled in support of NHS. If I remember, that whiskey has been released in the last year or in this year, I'm not sure. Thing is, the Single Cask, the independent bottler, they decide to bottle one cask, ex-Bourbon cask, 4 years old, and all money which they earn from selling this whiskey, they have decided to pay to NHS, to support the NHS, of course. That's a very good idea, very nice, very nice idea. I'm a big fan of that idea, to be honest. I'm really glad that I could help to support NHS buying this bottle. So what we have here, it's INCHFAD whiskey from Loch Lomond Distillery. Loch Lomond Distillery is a quite nice distillery, to be honest. It doesn't look beautiful. It's not one of the most picturesque distillery in Scotland, to be honest. Looks literally like industrial unit, but what's happening inside, that's most important, and that what we would like to know. So distillery has multiple types of stills, so they was able to produce loads of different whiskies. For example, we have single malt whiskey, we have single grain whiskey. They also can produce peated whiskey, and as far as I know, some time ago they released some single blended Scotch whiskey. That was many years back, I think, but I've heard something about single blended Scotch whiskey from Loch Lomond Distillery. To be honest, I'm a fan of this distillery. In my personal opinion, this distillery producing very nice, very good whiskey. For example, 12 years old, beautiful whiskey for the price, around 35 quid, very nice dram. So let's pour a wee glass and we can say something more about this one. So 4 years old, spent in ex-Bourbon cask. Of course, non-chill filtered, natural color, is straight from the cask. So INCHFAD distilled at Loch Lomond Distillery. And what is interesting is lightly peated whiskey, so that's good. I'm a big fan of peated whiskey, so that's definitely good. 61.4% of ABV, so that's decent ABV for the all whiskey fans, should be okay. If I'm right, this whiskey is still available. I think I've seen this bottle somewhere online, still available. Yeah, definitely, if you will find this bottle, just give it a go, because I think it's worth, and if you wanna support NHS, British Health Service, I think it's worth. So let's dive into the whiskey. On the nose, it's nice, sweet and creamy. You can feel that alcohol, that little nip of alcohol, but it's not that big hit, to be honest. It's sweet, it's very creamy, it reminds me like Bottled's original, some double double cream. This whiskey is a bit buttery on the nose and some fruitiness coming up. Something like fresh green apples, pears, pineapple, definitely. And you can smell that little touch of the smoke on the back. And of course, what I love in the whiskey, in this case, I love this little touch of that kind of industrial dirtiness, like you know, something which reminds me Campbelltown whiskey, that Campbelltown funk. You can find this in Loch Lomond whiskies as well. Should I try this neat or add some water? It's 61.4%, so I think I will add a few drops of the water to reduce the alcohol strength. Now it's definitely more fruity. Some caramel showed up now on the nose. It's still thick on the nose, it's still sweet, but now it's more fruitiness. Some grassy tones come up. I think now the smoke is a bit more prominent. I really like this nose. On the palate, this whiskey is thick, it's mouth coating, it's sweet, it's sticky, I would say. It sticks to the mouth. It's creamy. That Botteld original, that what this whiskey reminds me. Nice and fruity. The apples. Actually, I can say that taste follows the nose, follows the aroma. So we've got that apples, pineapples, pears, that creaminess, that beautiful sweetness. It's very nice. And it's a bit spiciness. And to be honest, I don't know how much I reduced the alcohol strength, but it's now, you cannot feel that alcohol at all. Very, very nice whiskey for 4 years old. It's nice and complex whiskey. So that spiciness, fruitiness, that sweetness, thickness, beautiful coating mouth. And then on the finish, that little bit of smokiness coming up. And the finish is nice, sweet, long. Some dark chocolate coming up in the finish. Cinnamon, dark chocolate, pineapple, little touch of the smoke. And that dirtiness, that industrial dirtiness, that's also waving around the palate. Very, very nice whiskey. I don't remember how much I paid. I think it was something around 48 or 49 pounds. That was definitely less than 50 quid. So, single cask whiskey, 4 years old, cask strength, non-chill filtrate, natural color, for less than 50 quid. So I think it's very good offer. If you would be able to find this bottle somewhere in the market, I think you should give it a go. It's really, really nice whiskey. What I need to mention here is a very important thing. On beginning, this whiskey was quite close, quite tough to get through. But in time, when the liquid level was going down, few months on the shelf with some oxygen in, and this whiskey start to turning to that better side of. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you like it. Just remember, press the like, press the subscribe button, and see you soon, guys. Take care. Cheers.